Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail, and we are going to continue our Federation cruiser run on the gamut where things have been going well, very well. But we still got to make it to the finish line, and I have been unable to get cloaking, which is something I usually like to grab by now, so I'm going to have to kind of alter my strategy here, and we are doing one hellacious run. We've gone through all dangerous sectors, so when I had the choice of going between the Slug Nebula versus just a normal nebula, you have to go Slug. Have to. If you've gone through all kinds of Mantis and Rock sectors and crap, you can't just wuss out now. So, Slugs don't want to say, hey yo, and there's a store that'll probably have something I really want. But I don't really have anything to sell. See, long-range scanners would have been useful to have early on. Could sell the system repair drone. I'd love to pick up the anti-ship drone too. It'd really help me with some stuff, but yeah. So it feels weird actually not buying long-range scanners. But I don't really need anything here because we are in Sector 7, so what's it going to do? I don't think I'll recoup the 30 scrap quite on time, so could get well, I can't afford a whole lot. You know what though? Yeah, I'll just do it that way. Because I need to be saving for shields, or engines, or something. Because I normally like to have a lot more than what I've got right now. And come on, this is a Slug Nebula. There's supposed to be people for me to fight. There we go. So, attack the rebel ship that has all kinds of drones. This is going to get ugly in a hurry. Because they have an anti-ship drone, they have some missiles, so I think I am going to need to launch my own defense drone. And I'm just going to try and burst down their shields and weapons here. Just stagger shooting. We'll see if we can cause a massive damage here. A little bit. I'd love to be able to board and get some good hits in, but I think it's going to be safer for me to just try and go like this. This is where having a Slug crew member would be nice because I can see where people are. I'm not going to accept your surrender, you all can just die. So we have 2 defense drones now. Pretty useful, actually. Especially for the final boss, where it will be shooting missiles at me early. But right now I only really need 1. And notice my poor little artillery beam didn't even have a chance to fire, so I'm going to remember that store. I'm going to try and work my way back to that store. Yeah, we may have to double hop some of these, but I'm going to try and stick to the nebula to make sure the pursuit doesn't do a whole lot. Rockman poses as captain, and we have a laser boat on our hands. They have no med bay, but they do have advanced doors. So let me see here. I really should invest in my reactor a little bit too when I have a chance. So how do I want to play this? I'm going to go ahead and transport into the comm, because I have 2 Mantis. Might as well use them. Especially when they do not have anything resembling a medbay. So 1, 2, 3. So I managed to take down enough of their weapons to matter. There's going to have more guys come in here, so my goal here is to take out their weapon system a little more. And there's the artillery beam doing its thing, like, hey guys, I'm going to kill you. What do we accept what's in their stores? I'm going to say no. Or should I? It works out sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. I'm going to say no. I'm going to go ahead and deactivate the artillery beam a little bit. So who else do we have alive on this ship? There we go. Just gotta find these crew and kill them. Simple enough. So 74 scrap. That's way more than we would have ever gotten from their precious stories, or I don't know how slugs pronounce it. Probably somewhere. If that's how slugs talk. It's not realistic. It's not right like real life. Not that funny, I guess. Okay, so we got a store there. If I can buy cloaking from that store, that'll be an amazing clutch last second thing. But we're going to attack this automated ship. We can't board it, so we don't have to worry about transport power. It doesn't have a missile, so we don't have to worry about drones. We just got to worry about their drones, and this is where the artillery beam is a nice addition. We have some good functionality and some good flexibility here. But probably the star of this show is my 2 automated reloaders. So I want to target a lot of their systems, but I got to start with the stuff that's actually going to hurt me, which is this stuff. And that heavy ion is not pleasant. But fortunately, I did manage to take down one thing here. Okay, so artillery beam, do your thing. So multiple beam action, good. So artillery beam, nice to have, not always needed. So is the heavy laser going to do something now? There we go. It's like butter. 42 scrap and 25 more scrap. So we have 200 some scrap. If the store doesn't have anything, we can do our own ship investment. So there we go, an anti-ship drone. That's worth it. That was worth coming over here for. And I'm not going to be using the system repair drone, so anti-ship by you. I do not need anything but maybe a few more drones. Do I jettison one of my people for an NG, or excuse me, a Zoltan? Probably not, because I need to up my shields here and up my reactor. So we're going to be able to get in a few more fights. And unfortunately, it's a blank jump that we go to, but we'll be able to get some more scrap out of this. Oh good, they're trying to burn our oxygen, but we have improved oxygen, so we can survive that. Unfortunately, they get to cloak while we get to sit here with our thumb in our butt. They once again have no missiles, so we're just going to anti-ship the crap out of them, and then I'll transport once the artillery beam has a chance to fire once. But I really want to set off. Okay, that's not good. This is kind of like the pause and the oh shit. Run, you guys, run. Oh wow. Lana actually managed to avoid damage. That's good news. Oh my god, that was all kinds of missing though. So we'll try this again. It's like the dodging fiend of ships. But I did manage to get a mid-cloak. Fortunately, they also did miss when I actually have a pretty good chance of not missing here, so I'm going to focus now on their med bay and try and drop my guys in the cleanup. So what do we want to do? We want to save 1 power for shields. And what I really need to do is transport with 2 power so I can do a quick extraction if needed. Staggered shooting. There we go. Let's go ahead and turn off this drone. So I want to see if I can actually take this ship out. Did I manage to take out their cloaking? Good, because I really don't want them cloaking right now. And I feel like my ship's on fire, I just don't know where. Okay, so we got 2 more sluggies going on. Let's go ahead and get you guys back. Okay, is my ship on fire right here? Probably. Is it even worth it for me to... Yeah, my oxygen system's on fire. That is what we call not good. We're just gonna... And this is where the magic of the slug nebula comes alive, because we have fires here, fires there, fires everywhere. I mean, at this rate, I would probably just be better served killing this ship and living to fight another day. So we'll just halberd beam them for 8 damage. And preferably not kill my 2 extraneous crew members. Even though my drone control's on fire now. 59 scrap is still not bad at all for this, and my fires are out too, so... Good to have 1 rock crewman. I'm really amazed I didn't get that achievement for the multiple events. But hey, so 243 scrap, 234 I can't read. We'll jump around here. I should have at least these 3 and then the exit. But we'll find out. First, before I even get sidetracked, we'll have 4 shields just in case we need it. Go ahead and have that queued up. Go ahead and have that queued up, because I don't always want to transport. Well, I always want to transport, but it's not always going to get me to win. Okay, improved medbay. So they're trying to do the same thing. This is a 4 shield, and we have intruders on deck. I don't know where they're trying to hit me. I actually can't see any of my doors flashed. Oh, they always land in there. Morons. I'll take it. So let's see here. They have a bunch of beams and 1 laser, so these guys can't even hurt me. The biggest threat right now is just that they could be mean to me and call me names. So we're going to try and delay their stuff again right here. I don't mind sitting in the lack of air as long as I can keep them from actually doing anything. So, now that we've got that squared away, they're probably going to cloak just in time for these shots to all miss. Oh wow, there we go. I guess the question now is, do I board them or what? I think the answer to that riddle is momentarily. Unfortunately, one of their shields did come back up pretty quickly. So they do have someone manning the shields and making them repair pretty fast. Alright, but their medbay is still broken. Oh, they got a lot of repair going on. We're going to cut the artillery beam, put some air back in this. I don't really need the shields, so we'll do it like this. So 1 shot from the artillery beam's good. As soon as... Oh boy, you guys really are all about repairing the medbay, so I guess I will be fighting you in your medbay. Or better yet, I'm just going to not board you at all because you only have 1 health. And for all I know, I've set some scary things on fire. There we go. I only have 14 drones, I gotta keep that in mind. 15 now, 71 scrap is a really nice amount to have. So, another one of these no medbay this time, and they're going to try and burn me out. Well, good luck to you, friends. This time, though, they are playing not as nicely. So I am going to have to actually... Probably going to be forced to board here momentarily, but there's no medbay, so there's not going to be too much of an issue. I probably could board with 4 people if I can get my stuff fast enough. Halberd beam, activate. Did not turn off the missile launcher like I wanted. They turned off my door control entirely somehow, so that stinks. So we just gotta hope I can take out their weapons here. And see, there's my defense drone getting stupid and confused. Because I just took a missile shot because it just turned around like derp, derp, derp. That's what I'm used to seeing with the missile drones. And now I'm just busy staring at my screen instead of actually killing things, so my bad. Okay, artillery beam just obliterated them. So I think we're just going to focus on actually knocking these guys out. As fun as it would be to just board all the time. That's the joy of the the scrap nebula. Excuse me. So what's on fire? Are you on fire? Are you on fire? You're on fire. Alright. Other fires. Yeah, that's a whole breach. Okay, that's still on fire. So pretty much the same places that are always on fire are on fire. What else is new? So simple, easy, you listen for the sound to stop, and that means the fire's out. And I just hurt my borders just a little bit, so in my anal retention this time to get them healed up one more time. And let's jump. I don't know if I'll be able to hit the exit in time, but if I go there, I can get something, come back, and I should be able to take on some rebel ships with this. So since I don't have cloaking, I'm kind of in a sticky situation. Well, for the flagship fight, I can micro between the anti-ship and the defense drone, so I only need 2 power there. Let's get the artillery beam up because it's starting to prove its worth a little more. I'm going to want 50 scrap there, and then I'm going to want to focus on my engines. So level 4 artillery beam. Let's see if you've got the stuff. Alright, so nothing here at all, and I could have actually made both of those jumps, so I wasted some time. Alright. Now we get to fight a scary, scary ship. But it's okay. Because I have intruders on board and I don't know where. I actually cannot tell. Oh, they're my drone room. Okay. I'll have to put a stop to that in a hurry. There we go. Okay, gonna get multiple shots here in just a second. And something just hit me down there. I think that was... Oh, that's the defense drone actually doing its job. Shocker. And somehow I didn't do damage to the weapons room there, so that sucks. Okay, so U3 go there. We'll just depower the oxygen momentarily. So I don't know why I didn't do any damage to the weapons room. But we're definitely going to this time. So got their missile launcher uncharged. That's pleasant. Don't really need much in the way of artillery power anymore. So yeah, and I think my defense drone somehow got knocked out by a laser, which happens. Sucks when it happens, but that's FTL. So I'm not using my transporters much in these later sectors, but that's okay. Let's just go ahead and knock this out. Alright. You're dead, and dare I say it, I think we do have a pretty powerful ship. And let's go ahead and get more power, because my ship is very power hungry. With the 4-system artillery beam. We're just going to hit this exit again and fight the rebel fleet. Alright, they have big scaries. So do we. Oh, thank you so much for landing in my medbay, you moron. So make short work of you. And we'll get our stuff up. Our 20-second shot artillery beam is probably going to make me a believer here. Okay, so you're already running like a little chicken shit. Which is okay, that's the game's prerogative. Wow, you are charging your engines up in a hurry too, and I got hit with something. It must have been laser spam. Beth, get in there and make yourself useful. Because right now I am unable to do a lot. I have no incentive to finish this fight, actually. I have to remind myself of that sometimes. That was a bomb that did that, okay. So yeah, I can just ditch here. I think that would be the wise move. Because we're at the last stand. See, for those of you who weren't paying attention at home, these are all red sectors. And then the slug, home nebula, and now here. So we made it to the last stand. And the rebel penis. First time for everything. Blah, blah, blah. I'm in a Federation ship. You should really, really know that I'm coming. I mean, come on. It's not rocket science, is it? Let's go ahead and heal my crew here. Our trusty NG, who's been on the weapons this whole time. Our useless human that has shown she can dodge fire. We have 20 scrap. I do want to get level 3 doors. I do want to max my reactor. I don't really need more drone power, although it could be useful. Yeah, otherwise it's just upgrading the engine. So I'm going into here with a less than usual 6 weapon power, but I also have 4 things for the artillery beam. There's a store that probably is selling cloaking, but who cares? And I'd love to get one of those repair nodes, but that's not happening. So let's see what we can kill or have kill us. Defend the outpost. Of course we're going to defend the outpost. It's the, oh my god, the last freaking time I try and defend this outpost. So that's your defense drone again. They have a very big, nasty laser as well. So strategy is going to be same as always, and it doesn't work. Alright, so that burst laser. There you go, artillery beam, do your thing. 20 seconds between shots. That's what I like to see. It has a bunch of lasers firing all at once though, so I really hope my shield guy holds. In fact, I'm going to just up my dodge chance as much as I can. And of course my weapons are going to get hit. Only for 1 damage, but it's a lot of recharge. But I should be able to use stuff in conjunction. So we'll get this burst laser shot off in just a moment. So I really want to halberd beam you again. Yeah, you're gonna die. Yay! You're useful. And I got a ton of scrap. Maybe I could have gotten more if I hadn't have just sat there. If I had actually boarded with this team. But they're at max combat. I'm just really focused on how am I going to survive the flagship fight now. Alright, so there's some more areas. I may be able to duck my way back to that store with this scrap. And if I can get cloaking on top of what I have right now, that'll be hilarious. Probably unnecessary. Just use my boarding team to kill you all. Put up a defense drone. We'll call this a good time. So we're going to do the exact same thing we did last time. And I probably could actually be microing an anti-ship drone as well. The reason I'm not is because I actually want to conserve my drone count for the boss fight. Okay, so I did take 2 damage from an Artemis missile. But the artillery beam's going to start wreaking havoc, so I like that. But I like that their shields got knocked down, and I don't like that I got missiled in my boarding crew. That was some very dastardly aim game. But these guys are sitting ducks now. Unless they can manage to hit me with a missile one more time. In fact, I probably could board them and obliterate them, but I don't really feel like that, and it doesn't matter because the artillery beam just said, hey guys, I got this. So 31 scrapping. Oh, guess what? The rebel fleet is nearby. Really? I had no idea. Charlie, are you at 100 health? You are. Alright, so we can get to the store. We have 8 or 7 jumps to the flagship. We just bust through that area, even though it's kind of stupid and risky to do so. Okay, so store sells absolutely nothing I need. So I'll just repair some more drones. I guess I could roll with 2 anti-ship drones, but I'm not going to want it. Let's see here. So it doesn't cost that much. Yeah, that'll be worth it. I mean, I'm going to be trying to take out... Well, let me actually buy the anti-ship drone, because it is just for the last stand here. So if I upgrade my ship... Okay, now we have to focus on engines only. I can live with level 2 doors if I'm going to be keeping some crew on to actually fight off the baddies and keep them away at night when things go womp. Because 2 anti-ship drones and then this layout is going to fry pretty much anything. And it doesn't matter which way I jump. Okay, so the flagship is 7 jumps away. I may be able to bounce up here, but I'm not going to be hitting any of the repair stuff anymore. So I really hope those are connected. I really hope they are. But chances are the flagship's going to be flying towards me anyway, so... Minor skirmish. It's floating out. Where is your little line? You're going to the other repair place, aren't you? So we'll see here. Watch me not be able to get in range in time. Fight the rebel ship. You have 4 crew on. You have 2 scary drones. And a defense drone. So what do I do in this situation? Probably go ahead and commit to not boarding you. Just get my anti-ship drone out as well so I can punch your shields. So yeah, I can take on any boarding drone that comes at me with my trusty people on the ship. That was some good luck. They must not have a high dodge chance. It doesn't matter because they're going to have a high laser chance. And that bomb did no good. The artillery beam says, hello guys, where's the party? There's the party, you're dead. Oh. Contact the survivors. So we get extra stuff. Sweet. Okay, so those are connected. Actually, that one's not connected, so I'm gonna have to jump through some scary ass stuff. But if we do that, let's go ahead and... Let's go ahead and up our doors and up our dodge chance. That's all we really need. So I'm not always going to need to have drones in place. So let's see, these are supposed to be some of the most horrifying ships in the game. Pretty horrifying. Let's see here, that's how many system power? 2, 4, 7, 11 weapon power. That's like cheating, man. But they have a med bay, and I can go ahead and do this. As soon as my weapons open fire, if they clear the way, I probably am just going to board this one. But they don't. So, and we're losing some drone control all of a sudden. Fortunately, that 2 extra health is keeping one of my drones up. There we go, that's how you do that. So every 20 seconds for the artillery beam, that is stupidly powerful late in the game. But I knew that on paper, I was just never able to survive to the late game. There we go, so extra heavy laser. It's panic pandemonium on the ship now. I can just halberd beam them to death, which I will do. Bye-bye. As your giant laser tries to poop on me. Okay, so I am going to be able to reach the flagship, thank God. So I got 4 jumps or 3 jumps left. Kind of played that one wrong for a second. So here's another one. It's a laser boat again. They want to transport on me, that's fine. I'm not going to be boarding them. I am going to be frying their faces, so... You all really want to go into my drone control? That's what you want to do? Okay. That's cool. Let's see. Probably behoove me to try and do some permanent damage to their shield room. We'll just do this anyway. Because they really... Oh, it's a level 3 medbay. They seem to really like prioritizing repairing the medbay. And I actually can spare some power on my medbay to repair my guys who are trying to save the people that just came back on board. Yeah, halberd beam, show the artillery beam how it's done. Simple and effective. 14 drones left. Gotta keep an eye on the drone score. We are going to meet the flagship just in time. But wow, this is a funky map. I bet those aren't connected. I bet this is the only bridge between those two sections. Because the flagship seems stuck. Well, I guess it only has to get within range. Okay, so we're going to need a defense drone this time. You know, I'm really going for my door control, you idiots. Okay. Because I don't like the big scary laser there. Maybe they can't dodge as easily. Famous last words. Okay, please, defense drone, do something useful. There we go. Barely. Oh, sweet, the artillery beam sets things on fire, too. Why have I not seen that happen before? Wow, that was a clutch miss. Alright. I love that that drone just watched it. It's like, you're gonna hit my weapons room, aren't you? Derp! Too bad. That's exactly what happened. So it's up to the stupid artillery beam to save the day. So we'll get some good repairs in here momentarily. There we go, that's what's supposed to happen. Oh, I'm not going to get this shot off in time. Well, good enough. Not going into the flagship fight with full life, but... Here we go. Last stand. Aisha did not get healed. Because I'm a moron. There's no turning back, though. My crew's out of position. I really was not ready for this fight to start, apparently. Okay, so... I can play this multiple ways. Probably my best bet at first is to just have both of these up. I know it's less dodge chance than I'd like, but I can always cut off the anti-ship drone to power my shields. I really hope my weapon person doesn't die. I'm going to bank on the fact that probably won't. Or actually, I probably had a window to repair there first. So as soon as this starts, we are going to jump on board somehow. Maybe it's better that I don't start the artillery beam until my crew is in the clear and off. So let's go ahead and get you meted up. Wasted a bunch of time doing that. So 3 lasers. I want really fast shield repair. Oh, defense drone missed the shot. How clutch is that? Fortunately, Halberd Beam can do its thing. Can do its thing. One more time. Let's actually damage some crew while I'm at it. Because if you hit the laser on the... if you pass it over the crew, it's something important to note, the anti-bio beam, it actually has to hit somebody. Oh my god. My shields not only got hit, they got roasted, man. Ion and on fire. So that's 3 laser shots that are going to actually hurt me. And this is where I miss cloaking. Because I can actually... that's avoidable damage that I'm not avoiding. And because of that... whew, this fight just got realer. So we're going to need to go in here. Let's just go ahead. Let's go ahead and whip out the artillery beam. Sounds like a plan. And Halberd Beam, we need you to start ending this fight in a hurry. If I'm taking this much damage in the first phase, I don't want to think about how much damage I'm going to be taking next phase. Because I can't cloak out of the drone swarm, and apparently I can't repair my, I can't dodge ion shots or anything for shit either. Okay, artillery beam, thank you for raking across the bow. 11 drones left. I'd like to say I'm probably okay here. It's just, you can tell I'm a little bit out of my comfort zone, I guess. So Charlie, you actually got injured slightly. I need you two on there to start dealing with the boarding drone, and I need you on to make yourself useful. This time I'm going to say screw it. If these guys get hit with the artillery beam, it doesn't matter too much. It's not going to kill them in one shot. If I need to pull power for a drone, I'll do it on the defense drone first. I'll just switch up. So, are we in position? No, we're not. Weapons. There we go. Shields. There we go. Now we're set. Can I do anything with 35 scrap? Nope. That's okay. So I guess I want the defense drone up first, in the off chance it shoots down a boarding drone. Something that I do not expect to happen, because it never does for me. We'll just keep it on 3 power for now, because I need too many. I need power too many other places. Oh my god, it killed a boarding drone. Can it do it twice? Oh, it missed. Okay, so boarding drone looks like it's landing there. So we'll just let it beat on the door for a while. Lame. Tons of misses. Try it again. This is probably where I could have used to have 2 anti-ship drones instead of 1 defense drone. It's not going to do me a lot of good. Funny, what you forget is in your back pocket. Okay. Drone swarm time. Let's max our evade. Every little bit counts. Let's go ahead and move to anti-ship drone action on my end. As soon as the transporter powers up, I'm going to be cranking up the drone control by quite a bit. And now it seems like you want to go for the doors. Okay, well, if I can get you to dance on that system, that's fine. You are welcome to do that. So let's see here. Am I screwing up the AI by constantly having you switch targets? No. Not this time. Yeah, this fight would have gone faster if I actually had the anti-ship drone ready, but the artillery beam's about to fire. But that's okay, because this phase is just about over. There we go. Didn't do so badly there. However, in the one phase where I probably really do need the defense drone, which is the last phase, let's see, I could probably Let's see, do I spike the football and go 2 anti-ship drones? That'll help me burn down that thing a lot faster. Just kind of a cost benefit in terms of, do I want to, let's see, do I want to eat missiles while the Zoltan shield's up? Or do I want to try not to eat missiles while the Zoltan shield's up? If that makes any sense at all, let me not kill Lena, who's actually proven to be a little useful. So of course, once again, I re-injure my people. Because I suck like that. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay to have a hole punctured in your ship if it's a place where people seem to be constantly transporting. So it's your final phase. I don't need much more in the way of drones. I'm maxed out on power. Can't even really upgrade anything. Alright, so here we go. Final fight. Can I just scoop up all those drones that are flying around? Okay, and let's burn this mother down. Because the maximum power, the artillery beam cannot actually penetrate Zoltan's shield, so it does not matter having it right now. That's going to be for later in the fight. But as soon as we can burn this down, we're going to. Okay, so 1 missile, 2 missile, nothing super awful. Should be able to vent those alright. Power surge, why am I not already boarding you? Okay, so how do I do against this? I'm going to take some hits. Yep. Yes, indeed. So this is where I have to start prioritizing. What do I want to repair first? Because weapons are important, shields are all very important, doors are important. What's anything that's not important? Please don't hurt my artillery beam. I kind of need you. There we go. A little bit of added damage is all I need. So we got 4 shields coming back up. We got our doors on fire. I'd really like to not lose my doors today. But I think they're already gone because I let them burn too long. Oh well. At least if they start boarding me, they're going to know where to go in, so. Let's get this artillery show on the road. Just kill the frickin'. Okay, so here comes our very bad power surge. So I'm actually going to depower these. Max out my shields and then hope my 45% dodge actually does me some good. Who is dying? Oh, they're boarding here, you idiots. Okay. Okay, you are a funny, funny man. It's neener, 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 you're dead. You wanna know why you're dead? Because you're about to take 8 damage. Good game, Flagship. And I've won with the Federation Cruiser for the first time ever in a pretty freaking smooth run. Got to use a lot of functionality. It's a flexible ship. I'm not going to go so far as to say I'm a fan, but I am going to say that I am pretty relieved that I got the score that I did, and that let's see here, I got 2,000 scrap, which is, I felt like I was doing pretty good on scrap. I guess anytime you can get over 2,000 scrap, it's good. But see there, Sector 4, Sector 5, Sector 4, Type B, Sector 3. But we do have a victory now. And how did I not get that? 4 special blue events by Sector 5. I guess there was some sectors that didn't seem to have that. But no new records. Nothing super exciting, but other than a win, which is, hell, exciting enough for me, and I'll take it. So, that was a good run. Hope you learned something from watching it, and I will see you all next time.